Garnath is a powerful warrior dragon with a unique spell kit built around the passive spell Harvest Mantle. The passive dramatically alters Garnath's stats, setting the dragon's starting rage to 3, passively increasing the dragon's breath damage, and restoring some rage whenever Garnath destroys a tower. The rest of Garnath's spells revolve around Harvest Mantle's rage generation. Garnath's most impactful spell is Autumn's End, which massively damages all nearby towers, fully heals Garnath, and briefly makes them invincible. Autumn's End is the payoff for accumulating tons of rage with Harvest Mantle, and Garnath needs to carefully manage its rage to cast this incredibly powerful spell. To do this, Garnath has some lower cost support spells. Autumn's Edge fires a high damage projectile at a predetermined tower, dealing additional AoE damage around the impact. Autumn's Edge can be cast twice before going on cooldown and costs 0 rage. Frequently casting the spell allows Garnath to reliably destroy towers and generate rage with Harvest Mantle. For defense, Garnath has Reaping Roar, which damages and freezes all nearby towers and also debuffs them to take increased damage. Reaping Roar's primary function is to disrupt Mage Tower supershots and protect Garnath's rage resources, but the spell also presents many opportunities for careful decision making. Using Reaping Roar to enhance Garnath's breath and spell damage may be the correct choice, even though casting the spell puts you farther away from casting Autumn's End. Lupin is a precision-based sorcerer with tons of single-target damage. Lupin's main offensive spell is Rolling Thunder, which allows Lupin to fire 2 high-damage free-target projectiles before the spell goes on cooldown. Rolling Thunder is Lupin's main means of tower destruction, and should be cast whenever possible. Lupin's next offensive spell is the passive ability Storm Cloud, which automatically summons a raging thundercloud to attack nearby towers. The summon cannot be killed, and it passively blocks a percentage of all incoming damage. Additionally, the Storm Cloud increases Lupin's natural rage regeneration. Providing both offensive and defensive power, Lupin's next spell is Flash Fire, which damages and stuns all nearby towers and destroys mid-air projectiles. The spell also amplifies any damage the stunned towers take, increasing the effectiveness of Storm Cloud and allowing Rolling Thunder to destroy towers with even higher HP values. Lupin's final ability is Tempest, which begins the battle as a passive. When a tower is destroyed, Lupin restores some rage, and Tempest transforms into Thunderous Shield. When cast, Thunderous Shield blocks all incoming damage and Mage Tower Supershot. When the shield expires, Rage Marks are applied to all nearby towers, and Thunderous Shield reverts back to Tempest. Destroying another tower will transform Tempest again, and this cycle can repeat. Lupin has a powerful spell kit with many offensive and defensive tools, but the dragon completely lacks healing utility. If flown well, Lupin can take down the most difficult bases with naught but a scratch, but any mistakes or mistimed abilities are difficult to recover from. Sylvix is a well-rounded hunter with a strong mix of spell and breath damage. Sylvix's main offensive spell is Paralyzing Hex, which damages and freezes all towers in a large target area. Paralyzing Hex is a powerful means to disable key towers while you deal with the rest of an island. Additionally, the spell's freeze effect can disrupt mid-air projectiles if timed correctly. Sylvix's main defensive spell is Runestorm, which dodges all incoming projectiles, periodically damages nearby towers, and reloads all of Sylvix's ammo. Runestorm can be used offensively to burst down towers with a barrage of breath attacks, or defensively to protect Sylvix from Mage Tower supershots. Note that red Mage Towers will only block Runestorm's damage. Sylvix can always cast the spell for its defensive benefits. Sylvix's next ability is the passive spell Enfeebling Hex, which debuffs any tower hit by Sylvix's breath attack to take increased damage. This spell effectively doubles the dragon's normal breath damage while also boosting the power of its other damaging spells. A strong combo is for Sylvix to spend all of its ammo applying Enfeebling Hex to many towers, then casting Runestorm to refund the dragon's ammo and massively increase Runestorm's AoE damage. Sylvix's final spell is Runic Scales, which toggles the dragon's resist between blocking beam tower damage and crystal howitzer damage. Additionally, Sylvix restores some health and rage whenever they toggle their resist. Sylvix needs to balance spamming Runic Scales to sustain health and rage, while also ensuring that the best resistance is active at the right moment. Beam resist is excellent when Runestorm is active, as beam attacks penetrate the spell's dodge. If Runestorm is on cooldown, howitzer resist can save Sylvix from an otherwise lethal howitzer hit.